billboards. Put up like a bunch of stuff on there, but they're rented out until December. And the guy was like, yeah, there's at the right time, but they're all out.
And I will also break
That's okay. Yeah, I'm not down yet.
The guy was actually funny because he was talking about the other billboards. He's like, oh, they're in South Avenue. We're like, oh, yeah, we're like, they're on the train station, like the train tracks, that's where they are. And so, and he's like, yeah, he goes, we got grandfathered in for our 4 billboards. He goes, there's a limit in kind of like, we can make that limit go away. Interested in putting more up. You know what I mean? And he's laughing. He's like, oh, we can always use more. I said, sorry. So let's turn it into Atlantic City. You know, when you got all the billboards on them.
Right. Yeah.
Thanks.
Excuse my back. How are you, Mayor? Well, thank you.
Adequate notice of this meeting was provided to the Westfield Leader, advertised on January 9, 2014. Notification was sent to the Star Ledger and prominently posted on the Municipal Public Bulletin Board and filed in the office of the Municipal Clerk, informing the public of the time and place according to the provisions of the Open Public Meeting Law, Chapter 231, Public Law 1975. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our workshop meeting. At this time, I'd like to ask all of you to silence your cell phones and BlackBerries. And if you must take a call, please do so out in the hall. It would be greatly appreciated. I have a little last-minute adjustment to my agenda this evening, the workshop agenda. It's only going to take a couple minutes, so I hope the council is willing to indulge me. I received a call this morning from a resident who asked to just make a very brief comment, and asked if she could do it early on. It's Mrs. Snow, one of our crossing guards, and we want to accommodate her because tomorrow morning there will be snow on the ground, and I'm sure she wants to get home and be prepared for that. So Rosemary, you step up to the mic.
I'd like to make the chief available. I would like to congratulate, first of all, the chief, Underhill, for the occasion that was taking place down near the Y. Okay, there was a woman out there for half an hour. She had locked herself out. Okay, and I couldn't leave the corner because I was taking care of the children. So the poor woman was out there for about a half an hour, and finally somebody gave her a cell phone and called the police department. And evidently, Chief Underhill sent 2 police officers out down there, and they worked for a half an hour to get the car unlocked because she locked the keys in the car. She was freezing cold. Okay, and that was the story there. And I want to say congratulations, Chief, on your fellow police officers, because they did a fantastic job. Within a half an hour, they had the woman back in the warm.
They're becoming real experts at this.
They're not in it for the books.
I want to thank Rosemary for wanting to come in and publicly acknowledge our police department. We have a wonderful PD, and it's real neighborhood policing. They do a fantastic job. At this point in time, we're going to be moving into executive session. And Ms. Ariano, if you will read the resolution.
Yes, ma'am. Closed session resolution authorizing executive session for the purpose of discussing litigation relating to Arian versus the Borough of Garwood, Mayor and Council of the Borough of Garwood, Councilman James Matthews, civil summons docket number UNNL 447-12N, acquisition of real property with public funds and matters of attorney-client privilege relating to the above in accordance with NJSA 10:4-12 closed session meetings open to the public exclusion of the public subject of matter. Whereas it is necessary for the mayor and council of the Borough of Garwood to conduct an executive session closed to the public in order to discuss the above listed matter. Now therefore be it resolved that the council of the Borough of Garwood hereby moves to go into executive session in accordance with the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-6, for the purpose of discussing subjects stated above, and be it further resolved that the matters discussed in and the minutes of the closed session shall be disclosed to the public when the reason for confidentiality no longer exists. Yes.
I'd like to ask for a motion to move into executive session at this time.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to ask the council to move into the conference room. And you guys can stay here and